My name is Chimwaga Mongo. I'm Regional Commissioner, Rift Valley. And we are meeting here today with all the security teams from the sub-counties and the county team here. There are 6 sub-counties in Nandi, together with the county security team, as well as the chiefs. And essentially it's part of our routine visits to the counties to review the security situations and to see the capacities and any weaknesses that require to be tweaked up. So basically that is why we are here, and we've had a long session with the sub-county, 6 sub-county teams as well as the county team. In our review, there are some specific areas that have come up specific for Nandi, aside from the administrative areas with respect to capacity and the positioning or location of the security camp posts and the stations. Those are purely administrative. We are also seeing some challenge areas that are coming up, that we are seeing the number of suicides to be high in Nandi. We are seeing defilements coming up, and we are also seeing that there's the other issue on the Tinderet side, specifically those large farms where, because they are idle, people have a tendency to move in because they are not seeing any activity in them. We are also seeing the gambling and lotto machines. We thought, like in most other counties, that this is a thing of the past, but apparently we've had in Nandi, there are 1 or 2 sub-counties that is something that still has to be taken up. And we have agreed on a way forward with the teams on what needs to be done. And basically that is it, unless there is any specific thing. Of course, yeah, there's something else I was forgetting. When we were asking why the defilement cases would be going up, and we are told part of the reason is whenever arrests are done, people are not ready to go as witnesses to court. Yeah? So that has been a challenge. Most of the cases are being dropped for lack of evidence because people are not ready and willing to go and testify. And most of the defilements that happen, people know one another because it's one community, and so you would appear to be taking a community member to court or that kind of thing. Then tied up to that is the issue of what you call in Nandi Kipka, yeah, Kipka. And this I'm seeing it for the second time because it's something that came up when I was in Kericho the other time. And I'm addressing the chiefs about it next because I'm headed there. But it's something that we have agreed, and we will still agree with the chiefs because Kipka should not be allowed to take place, specifically on criminal matters or issues that are criminal in nature. Those are the preserve of the courts, and unless it's a civil matter, then the Kipka can be allowed to be undertaken. But on matters of defilement, we are saying Kipka cannot be allowed, that those traditional sittings should not be involved in taking criminal matters or adjudicating criminal matters. So that is one thing we want to explain clearly to the chiefs. We have already spelled it out with the security committees. And with respect to the land invasions for the private farms, we all agree we cannot allow that Zimbabwe style thing to take root in Kenya. And irrespective of the stature of anybody who thinks they can do that, just rest assured, we will deal with them irrespective of the stature of the person. So we want to make that categorical assurance first, that no invasion will be allowed on private land. The legal process is known. If anybody has any problem with the ownership they go to court. The court will pronounce itself. Any orders that, any resultant orders, of course, will be served to us and the police, and we will facilitate whoever the court says should be given or should take possession of the parcels of land in contention. So it is not what somebody thinks. We appreciate that most of the leaders right now, we are finding they are getting challenges from rivals, political rivals and such. But it doesn't make sense for you to direct your aggression to a lesser opponent or an easier target for that matter. It doesn't make sense. So we are sending this warning, and specifically in Nandi, that where there is any contested parcel of land, let them go the judicial way. Once the courts give us the orders, we will facilitate the taking possession of such parcels without any problem. But anybody attempting to invade land, the way they tried last week, I think it's even time to say it is true. We took longer. We took slightly longer, and on behalf of the government, I think that was a mistake. So next time, we've told the officers here, it's not a scenario that we would wish to see again happen in Nandi.